It's okay to not be okay, and it's okay to ask for help. September is Suicide Prevention Month, and coming up this weekend, a walk which aims to bring even more people out of the darkness they might be feeling. Megan, Scott, and Joe Hoppe are with us from the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, so we can learn more. Thanks for being here today, folks. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks so
So we're coming up at the end of the month here, September, and we're going to have this walk on Saturday, right? Saturday.
Yeah.
So what is the Out of the Darkness walk? What can we expect from this?
Yeah, so Out of the Darkness Walk, we have it every year. We're going on 20 years here in Toledo. So it's we have it downtown at Promenade. We'd love for everybody in the community to join us. 9:30 downtown Promenade Park, and it's geared a little bit more towards survivors of loss, so people who have lost loved ones to suicide. But we also include those who are survivors of attempts, people who struggle with mental health, and it's a really good day. There's somberness to it, but at the same time there's a really big supportiveness to it.
There's a community feel, a
yeah.
community of feel. Yes, you feel a connection. You can have your feelings come out, and you can be okay in that space.
Yeah.
It's safe. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So what can people expect when they come out? How is the day going to work?
So you come on down to the park, and there's obviously registration. We do encourage people to register beforehand. So you go to afsp.org/Toledo, and you can register there. If you don't want to register there, you can register at the walk. And the whole event is free, so there's no cost to any of it. We do have food trucks there, so there's cost to the food trucks, but other than that, there are we call them vendors, but there's more like resource tables, right? There's a memory tent, which is actually one of my favorite things. So if you've lost a loved one, you can write their name, hang it on the memory tent. If you want to bring a picture of your loved one, you can hang it on the memory tent. AFSP is real big about, we have different color beads where you can wear a color bead for the loss of a sibling, the loss of a parent, the loss of a spouse. If you know someone who struggles, stuff like that. We have raffle baskets. We sell AFSP gear, stuff like that. It's like he said, it's a big community. So it's really it's actually, there's some fun to it.
Right. It's out of the darkness, but yeah. So we're going to maybe see some light. Yeah.
And then there's stuff for the kids.
I was going to say, yep. We have stuff for the kids, from face painting and rock painting. We have a clown who will come and you can play. There's large games to play, like tic-tac-toe and things things like that. Also, families and people can bring their dogs.
Okay.
Right. So that's another thing again. So it's community, it's building, and it's walking with people. Yeah,
with people in this community. So we've talked, over the years, during COVID, it was really hard for people's mental health. We were isolated, things were, uncertain. So where are we now? Are we doing better, or how are things looking?
Unfortunately, the suicide rate has not come down. We're actually still up there.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Joe and I we were on a podcast earlier last week, where we talked about how it's great that we're recognizing mental health more, how it's more out in the open, how we're able to talk about it more, especially with kids and younger people. But what I think is not then applied is it's great that we recognize it, but then what's not being applied is necessarily how you take it and then you deal with it.
Okay.
Which is one of the things we actually help address at the walk. Is we actually have a woman who comes and does some very simple yoga, right? So that's one of the things that you can do. It's great to recognize, hey, I have depression.
Yeah.
Hey, I have suicidal ideation, or things like that. So I know Joe does some things that helps with with some of the things that he struggles with.
Yes, I have been getting out. For one thing, sunshine helps me a lot. Warm weather, sunshine. Being at the metro parks, wonderful. Being with friends and family, wonderful. Being active, riding bike, jogging, walking, reading. So things to do, and then you can figure things out sometimes, and you can find good. Yeah. So
You can find what helps you, and
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So an interesting point then, okay, we've recognized it. Now it's you putting those coping skills into practice. So this is something people can get connected with at the walk. So if you are interested, if you know someone, if you've lost someone, if you need to get connected, tell us again when and where this is going on so people can come.
Yeah, so the walk is Saturday, October 5th, downtown at Promenade Park. Starts at 8:30. Opening ceremony is at 11:30. You can register at afsp.org/Toledo.
Okay, and you said register ahead of time.
Yep.
And come on out. Thank you so much, folks, for being
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Yeah.